Get ready. Your money is on a wild ride. President Trump just dropped another bombshell on global trade, threatening massive new taxes on goods from Mexico and Europe. This followed a big tax on Canadian goods last week. The European Union is furious, saying they'll delay their own planned taxes on our stuff, but they're ready to hit us with over $24 billion in taxes if we don't make a deal. Markets everywhere are feeling it. The US dollar is up a tiny bit, but European stocks are down, and our own stock futures are in the red. This tariff fight is nowhere near over, and it's making everyone nervous. But here's the kicker. A huge money-saving opportunity for your next car is about to vanish, and I'll tell you exactly how to grab it before it's gone at the end of this video. You have to stick around for that. While stocks are shaking, some assets are soaring. Bitcoin just blew past $122,000. It's up about 10% in the last week alone and over 30% this year. Companies tied to crypto are seeing their stocks pop too. But get this, silver is doing even better than gold. It's up over 33% this year, passing gold's 27% rise, and trading at almost $40 an ounce. That's its highest level in nearly 14 years. Why silver? Investors are looking for safe places to put their money because gold is super expensive. Silver is a cheaper way in. Plus, there's less silver available. Demand is going up for things like solar panels. And get this, even with the new tariffs, the trade deal with Mexico currently excludes silver from those new taxes. Mexico is the biggest silver producer, so that's a huge deal for silver companies. Now let's talk about your wallet. We're expecting big inflation numbers this week. Economists think prices in the U.S. went up by about 2.9% in June. If that happens, the Federal Reserve will likely keep interest rates exactly where they are at their meeting this month. President Trump keeps screaming for the Fed to cut rates, but the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, is standing firm. They want to wait and see how these tariffs mess with inflation. One big bank now thinks the Fed might cut rates in September, but others are warning they could wait even longer. A major inflation report dropping this week could change everything for your interest rates. It's also a huge week for company earnings. Some of the biggest banks like JPMorgan and Citi are reporting Tuesday. They're expected to show big gains from trading. And then there's Netflix. This streaming giant reports earnings on Thursday. The stock has been a wild ride, jumping almost 50% since April, but it's been a little flat lately because big investors are taking some profits. The good news for Netflix? It doesn't have any tariff problems. We're also watching Boeing, which has had a rough year, but its stock is up about 32%. And the studio that brought you John Wick, Lionsgate, could be bought out by another entertainment giant. Now for the big one you've been waiting for. This is huge if you're thinking about a new ride. The federal tax credit for electric vehicles is ending on September 30th. This means the $7,500 credit for new EVs and $4,000 for used ones is about to disappear. This credit was the main reason electric car sales exploded in America. While some smaller state programs might stick around, this federal one is the big kahuna. Here's your move. If you want an EV, you need to act now. And the best part, you can get that credit right at the dealership when you buy the car, not wait until tax time. And there's a secret, the lease loophole. If you lease any electric vehicle, even if it's not made in America or doesn't meet certain price or income limits, you can still get that $7,500 deducted from your lease payment. What cars are eligible? Lots of American-made vehicles, like the Cadillac Lyriq, the Honda Prologue, the Ford F-150 Lightning, and of course, popular Teslas like the Model Y, Model 3, and the Cybertruck. Tesla's website is even shouting at you to act now because inventory is going to disappear fast by the end of September. Finally, a quick look at the bigger market picture. Wall Street is feeling pretty good about the stock market for the rest of the year, but don't expect a straight line up. Some experts think we might see things go flat for a while. That's a lot to chew on for your money this week. Make sure you hit that like button if this info helps you make smart moves. Subscribe so you don't miss out on more critical market updates. And ring that bell icon so you get notified every time we drop a new video. I'll see you next time.